Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we got Candace Owens, right? And she wants all the smoke. She ain't for the games. Let's get it.
We can all agree that things have gotten ugly. It has become so hateful. It's become so divisive. Candace, is there a double standard with women on the right, you think?
Of course, there's a double standard. I mean, it's incomprehensible and indefensible, and anybody with a modicum of decency will admit that what's going on here is wrong. I can't even fathom a world where Obama's daughters are threatened with pedophilia by somebody in Hollywood in the same week that someone in his administration is kicked out of a restaurant with 7 members of their family just for wanting to eat. We would never hear the end of the claims of racism. This would not be allowed whatsoever, and it should not be allowed just because this is Donald Trump's administration.
Jessica, your response?
My response is that there are 2 issues at play here. There's the civility issue, which is what happened here with Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and I personally don't think that she should have been thrown out of the restaurant. I think you can have a conversation with someone about the beliefs and what this administration is doing without denying them service. We don't deny service to people for immutable characteristics. We can legally on the basis of political affiliation, but I don't think it was constructive and it hurts the debate. The other side to the issue is the fact that Republican women want to be deemed feminists, and they want to have the same kind of clout as women on the left who are actually advocating for policies that help women, whereas the policies out of this administration actually hurt them, like refusing to raise.
Women that work for the president, they wouldn't say that. They would say actually the opposite. They would say that we believe in these issues and we feel like they help women.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want, but the statistics don't lie. We know that if you raise the minimum wage, 2/3 of people in this country on the minimum wage are women. They need that help. We know that there is assault on women's health care rights from this administration, things like that.
She's ready with the division already. You see, this is the problem that we are having, right? You see, she even tried to cut her off and tell her. She's already with the division. You see, you already seen already, right? They were making it about the right and the left. She's not making it about women. She's already putting the division in. I think Candace is about to speak. Let's see what Candace got to say.
Yeah.
Jess, please, I hate this selective feminism that we hear on the left all the time, okay? Well, don't make this a feminism issue because it's not a feminism issue.
But it is,
when you're going out and attacking women, you're not, I'm not done, okay? When you're going out and attacking women, you are not a feminist. This is not defensible whatsoever. And you sit here and you say this because you care about mothers. The basis of this is that people are upset that illegal immigrants are being separated from their mothers. Why don't you refocus some of that energy to the black community? They've been having their families separated. In fact, it's subsidized in the black community. You appreciate single motherhood. You are giving more money to families for fatherless absence. So all of this selective fake outrage when you guys do not have the same defenses for the black community is really lost on me. And it's time's up on this altogether. I think the black community has had enough of you guys being selectively outraged for parents of illegal immigrants, but not for the parents of the black community who have been separated from their family for about 6 decades.
All right, and ladies, I just want to point out, ladies, I just want to point out, let's keep this civil. As I opened up this segment, there is already so much hate.
Hey, Candace is telling the truth. You see, that's what the left does, right? They're very strategic how they go along, but we see it. Those who is alert, we see what's going on. We see the games that they play. But like Candace was saying, it is true, because just in Georgia, I believe it's in Georgia, that if you're a single mother with no father, with the kid's father not in the household, and you're a single mother, you will get automatically, no discussion, I think it's like $800 to $900 a month. That is just for being a single mother and a single black mother. How is that helping? You see, that's what they do. They cushion the black community to not progress. They want to keep them suppressed, oppressed, without the black community even noticing it. Because they give you welfare, they give you everything you want. Have your cushion. They don't make you strive to become better unless you yourself and you're raised by your mother or your father and they push you to become better in life. That's what the left does. Okay, see, that's what Candace was saying. Where's that energy for the black community? The father is not there. They don't even work on that. That don't even exist. But the minute black, white, something happens, they get all the spotlight it needs. But as soon as that goes away, you won't hear nothing about it. Let's hear her response.
indecency in this country. So let's just keep this debate a debate and keep it civil. Jessica, your response.
I believe I was keeping it civil, and then Candace told me that I wasn't a feminist. I also believe that Candace doesn't speak for the entire.
I said the left.
You actually said
ladies,
I said the left. I didn't say you, Jessica. So don't make it personal. I said the left. It's selective feminism on the left that we're seeing.
I disagree with you, and I'm going to do that politely. I'm going to return to my original argument, which is that we have heard this for years, that Kellyanne Conway, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and all the women who work for this president and support his agenda aren't getting their due. They're not getting their due from the feminist community because they are advocating for policies that hurt women, that keep them in a bad economic position, that don't allow them to live equally in this society.
Can I
deny
ask you
the
this,
wage.
Jessica?
Yes.
Same for the black women. Same for
that's
black women in
fine.
this
Do you
society.
think that Kirstjen Nielsen should be harassed because of her position and because what is going on with immigration? Do you think because of that she deserves to be treated the way that she does? She was essentially forced out of a Mexican restaurant, protesters in there. You may disagree with her, but do you think the way she's been treated is fair?
I think that what Kirstjen Nielsen did in initially coming out and lying about what this president's policy did, then having to backtrack on it, puts her in a very tenuous position.
That wasn't my
question.
I think that people
that.
should have civil conversations about it and certainly have every right as a public official to come up to her table and to call her out on her lies and this administration's lies. If she wants to leave because of it, that's on her.
Right.
But she should be open to that dialogue with the American public who is dissatisfied.
Candace, very quickly,
This is a very slippery slope. The left should stop this, because then you're basically saying that in the future this is going to be allowed in administrations that you do support. And as I said, the selective outrage for illegal families, when this has been going on in the black community, no one talks about the fathers that are separated, the fathers that are behind bars, the fathers that are buried on the south side of Chicago and in Baltimore. So again, this is completely, to me, seems like fake outrage, and I don't support it whatsoever.
Candace, that's why
President Obama, we're going to have to leave it
had
there.
his father's program.
Yes, it was
do talk
Obama's
about it.
administration that sanctioned those programs.
Candace and Jessica, we will leave the debate right there.
Thanks, Abby.
Have a good Sunday, both of you.
Candace wanted all the smoke. Candace had the energy. She would no games, no playing. I ain't gonna lie, Candace kind of scared me just a little bit. Hey, you can't blame her, man. Some things you just gotta be serious about it. No playing, no games. Right on the business. But that's like what Candace was saying. That selective outrage is ridiculous. There's no second when a black father goes to jail. There's no programs like when they come out, like to get them back to a justice society. Because they lost a couple years. 5 years is a lot. You might not think so, but 5 years is a lot. For them to get a job, be there for them. How you supposed to be there for your kid and pay child support when you can't even get a job? And if you don't, and a certain amount of time goes by, guess where you're going? Right back to jail. Right back to jail. And it's sad. And I believe that they even take away your license too. Like there's no, for the black community, they see how to put it. It is sad to see that, and we still vote for the Democrats, even though they say they're not racist, right? They couldn't show us one racist thing that Trump said. But a lot of black people believed it because Trump had no filter. We all know a few people like that in our own life that has no filter. But you appreciate them because you know they will tell you the truth. No, but the black community, we don't like to hear the truth. So guess what we did? Well, not me. They vote Trump out. Then we got Biden. Look at all the crime in the black community. Are they even trying to address that or trying to suppress that? No. Look at Chicago, Baltimore, Maryland, California. Crime is it's through the roof. But back to the single black mothers. It is sad that they actually wanted to pay these mothers just to be single, just to keep a father out the household. That's what it felt like to me when I was reading the article about it. That's what it felt like. They're paying you to keep the father out of the kid's life. Extra $900. It don't sound like a lot, but when you're making that much money, $900 is $900. Who's to say, yes, go by, probably might raise. Who knows? But that goes to show you how they keep the family separated. There's no act together. There's nothing being put together to have a family be together. Everything that I'm seeing is to keep the family separate. That's like what they try to do with us. Keep us all separated, keep us all divided, and keep us fighting amongst each other. While they're doing, you know what they do. We all have that feeling, we all have that gut instinct. We see it all the time. It's still sad that we're still up to this day for the same tricks. And everything's right here. It's right there on the internet. We see the games they play. We see the mind tricks they play. Like, I'm gonna leave you guys with this right here. Look what's going on right now in America, right? With the prices of stuff going up. You're seeing the crime. You're seeing the robberies. You're seeing everything that's going on. But we're still sending billions of dollars to Ukraine? Really? So we must suffer for a war that we have no idea what it's really about. Only for what they tell us, but not what it's really about. Hey, give me you guys think about this in the comments. Candace wasn't played. I don't blame her. It is that selective outrage. If he is making it about that, then you should be making it about the single black mothers and fathers in the black community. You should want that. Family. But they don't. They act like they do, but they don't. The only time they show up and when they act like they're doing something is when a cop does something to a black person. Or a white person and a black person gets into it. That's the only time they put a spotlight on anything in the black community. Otherwise, there's no spotlight on it. They'll keep us fighting amongst each other. And that's it. Hey, give me guys think about this in the comments, man. Until then, I'll catch you guys next video. Peace out. You guys have a blessed day.